This is gonna probably be a mistake, but whatever. I just feel like I don't really feel like streaming. I'm just having a hard time. Today is just one of those days where it's just hard and difficult.
Okay, someone call my agent. I didn't sign up for this.
Just gonna get right into it. I'll try to stay off the lock screens or the off the loading screen as much as possible this time. How am I not gonna recommend my own channel? Well, hopefully streaming can at least lighten me up a little bit. Well, I get what I didn't check my email. Make sure I got this right because I'm gonna freaking have this. Not a project, and I'm not gonna be happy with it. Oh, I'm mad that I did that. I'm trying to. I don't know, dude. I'm just not. Oh, I'm trying to be good, but just can't. Had a horrible day today. Freaking just trying to fucking be. Motherfucker, just work, please. Thank you. Just trying to be happy. Just trying to have a good life, but I just learned myself that I'm gonna lose somebody that I've deeply cared for a long time. And now I'm just trying to figure out how to work around situations because we've been having a lot of different situations. And I'm trying to figure out how to avoid every bad situation possible because I hate heartbreak and I hate having to go through any of it. That was not a smart idea. So, why not play a game while I talk to an open live stream about my problems? Because I'm literally, I am not like apparently anybody else. I had to have a talk in my school about this because I didn't realize how off the grid I am with everything. I thought that I was a normal person compared to most people, but I know a lot of people say like, oh, everybody's out in the ordinary. No, apparently I am very out of the ordinary. I'm willing to go the extras. I'm literally willing to travel from Minnesota to California on nothing but a bike and no food. I'm willing to do all that and for absolutely no reason. Or just the main out gain of that is just to make myself healthier and happier. Fuck. So apparently I'm different from most kids in my school because I have everything I know. I know what I want to do after high school and I know what I want to do after everything. but yeah, I don't have anything figured out at the same time. I'm just trying to figure everything out. The friend group that I have, currently is gonna fall apart very quickly because none of us want we all want the same thing, but none of us are compatible with doing it. Well, the only one that's really compatible with doing it is me, but can't exactly follow through with it if you can't let anything else happen. There's just a lot of shit going on, and I don't know if I know how to deal with any of it, and it's just a whole lot of stuff. YouTube itself, I'm trying to figure out how to deal with, and I don't know if I should. That's Xenomorph right there. And he's gonna go right for me. He's empty. From me needs to target. No, I won't. I'll just go around then, bud. I don't have to go there. I'm just trying to figure stuff out because I'm having a hard time with a lot of different things. Apparently I have a very big street credit. Smarter than smarter than my parents with street smarts. I have a common sense. I have more common sense than most people. Yet I can't learn math or really any subject for the matter. I can only learn what I think is interesting, which is not a whole lot. I get easily distracted. I have highest, as long as I have this little bit of motivation to do something, and as long as I see a little bit of potential in it, I can 100% do it. It's just a matter. Oh, that's already done. It's mainly just a matter of if I can learn to do it or not. I'm really willing to do impossible things that. I'm willing to take the time to figure out something impossible that no one else is willing to do. And with my friend group, I'll put you guys in the circumstance real quickly. So, me, Dual Warriors in Action, IXIE, or Nexaverse, I guess is his name, on YouTube. We all want to get a house together. And I'll tell you the situation, and I'll tell you exactly what I'm gonna think. And I don't know if either one of them are watching this, but if they happen to be watching this, if you don't want to hear what if you don't want to hear what I have to say, then don't watch. Which I don't think anybody's watching right now. I just sent this in the Xbox, so maybe someone's watching. But we all want to get an apartment together, or all want to get a house together. We are all in the 12th grade, and we only have we all graduate in this year, and what the original plan was, and this was our plan last year too, but we've had a lot of split ups and I had a lot of hard times. We planned to do is get an apartment. We planned to all three of us get a house together, whatever we want to do, just whatever we can do, and make like a YouTuber house or YouTube house, something like that. Just have fun, be ourselves and whatnot, and stuff like that. Now, everything that's been going on recently, Nexaverse wants to get into the military to pay for a transition of some kind. I'm not going to be explicit because I'm not sure if he wants me to tell anybody or not, but he wants to go to a transition. Should be pretty easy to understand. So he's coming after me. Here, make quiet so I can hear him. But he wants to go into the army as soon as he gets out of high school, so he can have someone else pay for his transition, which I have nothing really against. I'm just trying to have us all stay together as much as possible because I've known Dual Warrior, I've known Nightshell since like the 5th grade. I've known Nexaverse for 3 to 4 years now. I believe this is my 4th year of knowing him. And again, we've had these plans for a very long time. It's just that we've never actually have been able to make a move on it. Nightshell does not particularly know what he's doing in the slightest. He just wants to be a part of he just wants to be a part of the friend group. He wants to have someone to go with. And I will say this too. I'm gonna give some context in this too. I'm only talking about it because I'm just trying to figure out. It's like a deal or no deal, pretty much. But he's been extremely desperate for a girlfriend, and he has one now. And the girl that he's with happens to be my ex, which is not gonna make a big deal because I've already been through all that. Break off Xbox, please. And it's just been a whole ass to deal with. It caused a big bump in our friendship, as everybody knows it would. He doesn't understand the stuff behind it, which is fine. I'm not gonna go into it too much, but she has changed the plans and has wanted him to move in to a house with just her and him, which kind of rocks the boat with some things because our original plan was to just do that, but I know for a fact that it's gonna not change because that's just how stuff goes. It's not gonna change. I am also venting a little bit, so just know that. If you don't want to listen to someone vent, then don't listen to this. But, just a lot of stuff to figure out and to explain and to get under the belt and just figure out how to comprehend at once. I literally took like 5-10 minutes in class to think about 30 years of in advance. And as a person, I saw a video on this, and it's a guy who does fitness and health, and I respect this out of him because he freaking does a really good job of teaching people how to make their body look better and how to like just treat your wounds, and he's just awesome. I don't remember his name, so I can't really say that, but I do watch him a lot, so I should know his name. But I have memory loss and shit, so whatever. But one of the things that he said was, if in this relationships mainly, by the way, all three of us are in a relationship. But he said this, and this is not his exact words, but it's pretty close to his exact words. If you feel like you're behind in life for your relationship, and you feel like all your friends are in a relationship, and you haven't found that one person yet, there's always a person for everybody. It just depends on how long it takes you to find them. With somebody who gets into a relationship before you, if they're in a long-term relationship, that could end up having them break up earlier in life and having a depressing future for themselves. And for you, the longer it takes you, the shorter time it'll have you. And if you know what you're, in other words, if you know what you're doing and you know like what's good for you, and like if you know yourself well enough and you know what you're supposed to be doing, if you have yourself planned out, then you'll probably be fine. Well, no, I don't know. I don't even know if my dating life, how my dating life is going anymore. I'm just in like 15 different places right now. My head's constantly trying to find something to think about, and so far it's been just going in circles, trying to figure out what to do. It's a rinse and repeat, and it's not easy. Not supposed to be easy, but it's just not easy for any of it. But I don't know. My guessing or my thinking is for their relationship is that it's going to end up failing them in the long run, because today at lunch, and yes, I said I was school still. At lunch, he was frustrated. It looked like he was getting frustrated. Like small things are gonna happen, obviously, but if you can't, or I don't know, it's just she's extremely clingy, and it's just how it is. She's clingy, she's protective, and she's just extremely all over people. It's just what she does. She was that way when I was there too. She takes things away from you, and then she doesn't give them back for a long time, even if you are frustrated with her and you tell her, and she just doesn't listen. And then if you talk to him about it, he's gonna get frustrated at you because he's protective of her, which I don't blame you. At the same time, it's, to me, with a lot of the relationship stuff that's been going on, with a lot of it and stuff, to me it seems easy just to say like, oh, okay, I understand. I understand why you have concern, because I'm not mad. I'm just concerned about the whole thing, because it's just one of the things where it could lead to a worse road, because he has anger issues, and what the freak was that for? she overreacts and stuff, and it's not two people that it's two people that are really wanting a relationship that just don't have that kind of relationship. It's not something that you can necessarily put two together. It's like having anxiety and depression. They're both not good for each other, and they're not going to work out for each other in the long run. But they can ride the wave as much as they want. They're gonna have kids, 100%. They're gonna have a life, 100%. They're gonna have a house together, 100%. But in the end, either one's gonna get frustrated and confused and walk away from the whole thing, or the other one is going to do something else. It's just not gonna end well. And no matter how many times I've tried telling them in different ways, and no matter how many times I give them a signal saying this is not going to work out for you guys, 'cause it may seem like it, and it may seem like a good thing, but as a person who cares a lot about the other guy, it's just your concern for them is higher than your gratitude to stay quiet. I'd rather talk more about it than stay quiet. It may frustrate him. It may make him mad. It may have him pouting sometimes. I hate to use the word pouting, but it's what it literally is, the definition. He may pout, he may be frustrated. This guy's gonna be a complete asshole. But all in all, I mean nothing but good intentions, and I mean nothing but good. But I have nothing but good intentions, and I want to do my part and help him and try to make his life better. But all I can do is tell him. I can't tell him how to live it. I can tell him, but he won't listen. Nobody will listen. Nobody ever listens to me. No one ever. No. Here's a common fact. The smartest person in the room always seems the dumbest. That's a common fact. Also with things, unless they can say it in a smart way, then yeah. Another common fact. The smartest person is often taken for the dumbest person. No matter how many times one person says something else, no matter how many times one person says it in different ways, it usually ends up happening the way they think it will. Because one person that has a lot of common sense to another, it just makes sense. I didn't realize until later on, a couple days ago, realizing that I am apparently insanely smart with like life situations, and I know how to handle them, and I know how to define them well enough so I and everybody else can understand them in my own way. We're not winning this game. But all in all I can really say to him is just good luck, because I can't tell him what to do. As much as I want to shake him around, push him around, and say, "Dude, stop! You don't want to do that. Don't do that. You're being dumb." I'm gonna get backlash. I'm gonna get backlash. I'm gonna get 100% backlash for it. There's no way around that. There's absolutely no way around it. All I can do is watch him deplete. Where is he? Hey, bud. Go ahead, bud. Oh, he just did that. Okay. That's fine. This game is like the worst game to play at this point in time, but I don't really care. I just want to have fun with the game. Just trying to... I sound incredibly depressed. There are just so many factors. As much as you want to try to help them, as much as you want to tell them right from wrong, and as much as you want to and whatnot, regardless of how smart or dumb you are, and if you know, even if you know what you're talking about, it's never going to be taken seriously. It's just how it is. You can't change. You can't change what's going to happen. Because people can be very naive about really anything, and it's just how life works. Sadly, as much as I want to help him, or as much as he wants to help me, I want help too, but it's not going to happen. Because no one knows how to tell me. I'm not a very hard person to break news to. I can literally be told my grandma died or something like that. I'd be like, okay. Because not a lot of things really matter. It's just, I don't know, explain it. It's just difficult. I'm willing to express all these feelings and crap on camera. And fully willing to tell everybody around me because it's something that I have a hard time with, genuinely. Now, is it gonna happen? Or now, like, I forgot what I was talking about, dude. Everyone around me is super naive with different things. A lot of my friends have tried to be supportive, which I'm very happy about, but I just need a backup. I just need someone behind me that can help me out, that can like put their hand on my shoulder and just say, "Here's the best opportunity that you have. Do you want to take it or not?" Because I can create my own opportunities. I can create everything I need. I know I have like 50,000 different ideas for really anything. If someone's mad at me, I can take a look at the situation and solve it for myself. If I meet someone within 10 minutes, as long as I talk to them and know a bit about them, my friends around them that tell me more about themselves, I can completely decipher how that person's going to, I can completely decipher how that person will react to certain things. I could tell what they would want, what they wouldn't want. If they have a mask on, if you don't know what that reference is, mask as in they like to hide they hide their true feelings and they hide their true like emotions behind a mask.
Gonna poke out our eyes this time.
And some people like to do that, which makes it harder to decipher. But with a lot of that, it's I don't know. I'm trying to help my friends out the best that I possibly can. But when you seem like the dumbest person in the room, it's insanely difficult to just in general help them because you want to tell them what to do. Like I want to tell I'll just say their names. I don't think they don't care. They never have. I want to tell Dakota how to live his life. I want to because I know, like, because I think I know what's best for him. I think I know what's best for him, yet I probably don't. But I have some pretty good ideas for how he could live his life and how he could make really good decisions and how he could do some stuff. The thing is that he can't push stuff behind him like I can. I can push stuff behind me. Like, if something's making me feel sad, I can push it behind me. I can just push it out of my way and act like it's not even existing. I can push it. I can solve a problem within like maybe like half an hour or so. I can solve a problem even if it's a complicated process. I can make the most complicated things look insanely easy to figure out. And I am just truly just at a loss for words. You want to help your friends? Excuse me. But I guarantee you that no matter how much I tell my friends what's best for them, no matter how many times I want them to do something, the more I want them to do it, the more they don't want to do it. And the more I say the things I want them to do, the more they're going to get frustrated because they want to live their own life, which is exactly what I shouldn't be doing. I should not be telling them how to live their lives, but it just feels like you know what's best for them. Because you don't want someone, because I don't want someone controlling, for instance, Dakota's girlfriend seems to control him an awful lot. It might just because he lets her do a lot of stuff and he just kind of follows in her lead, which just looks like it. And again, I'm not trying to be a jerk in this slightest, any of this stuff, but she pulls him around as if he has a leash on his neck. And it's just how it looks from a friend's perspective. There's literally no other way that I can see it, or that I have seen it at least. And I truly just want what's best for him. But with how life is running, because he was completely on board with doing the stuff that we wanted to do, and then the second that she says no, he doesn't even try to do anything because he doesn't know how to present the situation. He doesn't know how to change. He doesn't know how to act. He doesn't know how to do that because it's just not how he was. He doesn't know how to do it. It's just how he works. There's no way around it. And with this type of mindset, I don't blame what he wants to do. Like, he doesn't. I don't think he really, because he just wants a life with someone that's intimate with him. He wants an intimate relationship with her, which is fine, but with how I said things were going previously, like back or earlier, I don't think that their relationship is going to stay together. As badly as they both want to be together, is the same the same reason they want to be together is the same reason they're gonna end up splitting. It's not that I don't want them to be together. It would be nice for him. It's nice that he has a person in his life that can make him happy. But at the same time, there's got to be a barrier in a relationship. There's no such thing as 60-70 or 50-50. It's got to be 100 on both ends. Or it's got to be 50-50 on both ends. 50 or 100 on both ends. It just has to be. If it isn't that way, then you're going to lose sanity. You're going to lose your ability to think. You're going to lose your ability to make the decisions. You're going to lose your ability for really everything. Mobility, just everything in general. You're going to lose your ability to think and everything. It really crushes you and destroys you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Well, you can, but it's just so blinding at the same time, because if you're in a relationship that looks like that, now I could be completely wrong and I could be completely false, but this is just a theory that I have. And I've had it since they've been together. Not to get under their skin, it's just how I think it'll work out, because with all, like, he does the same thing I'm doing right now. Used to, at least. That's, I don't know. It's one of those things where you have a theory about something, and it may not be true. They could be together forever until they die, which is it could happen. But you never know. You never know. You never know. I just feel like I'm hating on him. Again, I'm trying to reassure you guys and him, if he's watching, that I'm not trying to do that. And I hate talking about it. Well, I don't hate talking about it. It gets it off my mind more, because the more that she gives me backlash, because she does, like I said, I was trying to talk to her about it. About their relationship and stuff, and about houses and stuff. And and this is a way of saying it, but it's her way or the highway is what it's a saying. Pretty sure I know what that means, but that's just really how it goes. And again, it's not, oh fuck, I missed the space bar, but it's not it's just, she wants what she wants, and that's completely fine. But if a dude's been having that, well, then he may not even want to do it in the first place, because I've given them exposure like this before and didn't end up doing well. My mom says it's not good for me and stuff. My mom says it's not good for me and stuff, which it makes sense why. But I don't know. I'm trying to be kind about it. I'm trying to be the best that I can be with it, but it's just one of those things where it's, if you've had something planned for so long and the other guy says, yeah, I'll do that with you, you kind of expect it to be like that, but not in the slightest. That's just not how stuff works. Not how life works. There's going to be a roadblock in all friendships. And it depends on if they can overcome it or not. And so far, seemingly, it does not seem like this is going to be an overcomable roadblock, because this is, again, a theory that I have. This is a whole theory that I have. I'm going to get karma for this. Kennedy died. I feel like this is what I feel like is gonna. I'm not gonna play a game. I'm just gonna talk for a couple minutes here. But what I feel like is gonna happen is that he's gonna end up getting out of her after a couple of years of them being in a house together. They're gonna have children together. I didn't have a party. They're gonna lose. They're gonna get tired of each other. They're gonna get out of a relationship together after a couple of years of being together and having kids and whatnot. And then throughout that, they're going to, my thinking is he's going to probably try talking to Mia or Raiden again, and he's going to try to get back, and he's going to try to restart what he had started previously. And Raiden's probably going to either tell me to not do it, or probably do it. I'm not even too sure. That's what I haven't figured out yet, if I should, or if I would or wouldn't. And this is, keep in mind, this is like 10 to 20 years in the future. I don't see myself living past the age of 20. So, it's just a, phase, I guess, or something. It's just one of those things where it's like, I think. But, with it all. And with Raiden's army stuff. Because he's on the, I want to do some stuff with him, but I just don't think it's gonna work out, because he doesn't seem too enthusiastic about wanting to do things with me the way he used to and stuff, because things have changed quite a bit. I'm just not too sure. And it seems like I'm heavily relying on them for a life, which in a sense I kind of am, and I should not be by any sense. But here I am. You. So, all I can really say is that I'm trying my best to figure out how to do stuff. I'm thinking about 10 to 20 years in the future, and I don't foresee any of this stuff working out. Because I just don't. Probably have the same talk with Raiden. See what he thinks about the situation. And see what we do about it, because none of us know yet. Well, I do, but I just don't know how they... I have backup plans for backup plans for backup plans. And I'm trying to figure out which one leads to which. It's like a yes or no question, or it's like a video game. What is this action? If I choose this action, what will it do? What will it lead to? If I choose this action, what does it do? What does it affect in my life? That's the whole ordeal of what I'm thinking right now. And just trying to understand stuff. I'm gonna probably stop streaming because I got everything I need to get out, and I'll probably talk to you right about this.